Hello and welcome to the upload for Monday the 6th of April. Today on the show, PlayStation giveth, but PlayStation taketh away, all the foolish shenanigans of April 1st, and heaps more. Alrighty, let's kick off with the good PlayStation news, and the console's Twitter account announced 5 new indie titles coming to the console this year. First up is Boundary, a spacey zero-gravity shooter complete with multiple classes and abilities. No confirmed release date for this one apart from sometime this year. Up next was Going Under, a dungeon crawler roguelite which sees players experiencing the hell of an internship, and it'll release May 5th. John Wick Hex, the shooty-bang strategy game, got a confirmed release date for May 5th as well. Number 4 was Biped, an action-adventure co-op game that looks to be pulling upon the Astrobot vibes. It'll release on April 8th. And the final game was Windbound, a game that looks to be Breath of the Wild and Rhyme's love child. A survival game at heart, Windbound will have us crafting weapons and boats, as well as strategizing against the onset of baddies. Windbound will arrive August 28th. It's a wonderful quintuplet of gaming, but sadly, a few titles had to be put on the indefinite shelf. PlayStation's official Twitter feed revealed that both Iron Man VR and The Last of Us Part 2 are currently delayed until further notice, stating, "Logistically, the global crisis is preventing us from providing the launch experience our players deserve." It's a choice I think we can all respect, and those Naughty Dogs followed it up with their own personal statement. The Last of Us devs basically reiterated that the game is nearly done, and that they really want to launch the game in a way that will ensure everyone gets to play it around the same time. They also said that they were, and I quote, "bummed about this decision, but ultimately it's what's best and fair to all of our players." But in some, hopefully, good news, the ESA have revealed E3's next date. June 15th to the 17th, 2021, will see the Entertainment Expo back into our lives, which is of course great for game devs the world over, though hopefully they dial back on their planned focus of influencers. Ugh. Now, whilst E3 isn't taking to the world stage this year, it was kind of assumed that a lot of developers and publishers would go to a digital platform, but not Bethesda. Pete Hines revealed on his Tweety that the team would not be hosting a digital showcase in June. It did still come with the promise of many tasty gaming details to come in the following months. As with almost all the stories, there's good and there's bad, but staying with the good, it's a devilish roundup of all the best April Fools of 2020. Kicking off with my personal favourite, Overwatch's entire hero roster got themselves a set of googly eyes. Nothing will compare in 2020 to seeing Hanzo's ult with googly eyes.
5, 4.
I'm not a big fan of cats, both the film and the species. But seeing a giant one in Guild Wars 2, you'd be hard-pressed not to giggle. The Superhot dev team gave us a lovely Pico 8-based remake of the slow-mo slasher. It's awesome. For Honor joked around with a possible Pim Particle addition to their roster, complete with a squeaky voice. And Riot revealed that none other than Pingu would be coming to LoL, even posting a wonderful jokey breakdown video.
Physical damage becomes magic damage, and magic damage becomes physic damage.
What a legitimately fun and wholesome day of tomfoolery. Nothing bad could possibly... Ah, damn. A wondrous reveal of a new DuckTales platformer came via FDG Entertainment. Developed by the team behind Monster Boy and the Cursed Kingdom? Hell yeah! Sadly, being April 1st, it was but a ruse, though an additional truth was laid bare. The screen grabs were actually part of a larger pitch the team made to Disney, though they unfortunately never got the license to continue with the project. Hopefully in this post-Sonic redesign world, our mob mentality power can make the biggest company in the world make a decision. Probably not though, but staying with big companies making decisions, and Mixer has made a good one. Microsoft's relatively new live streaming service Mixer has surprised all of its partners with an extra $100 to help with daily costs in these tricky times. It's nice that a blanket help has been given to even the smallest of streamers, and let's continue with positivity and head to the high seas. Arrgh. I wasn't ready for me to do a pirate accent, so I just stumbled through that one. Sorry, Steph. Sea of Thieves is cruising on into the port of Steam. We don't know when, but the game, once exclusively to the Microsoft Store and Xbox One, will find its way onto Steam soon, likely bringing with it thousands of new players as well. But it's currently doing fine with around 10 million-ish downloads. But let's stick with downloads because one of Ubisoft's longest supported games is coming to a close. Rocksmith Remastered Edition, the overhauled version of the 2014 music video game, dropped back in 2016. After 383 weeks of DLC releases, Opeth Song Pack will be the final release, bringing the game's song count to 1,570. It's not all bad news, as the team promised that it's not the end of support for the game, with weekly challenges still planned. Plus, the team have now shifted focus to a different project. It's been a very double-edged sword kind of day. Like, it goes in and that hurts, but it can come out, and when it comes out, instead of just bleeding to death, you actually bleed starburst. So it's like a positive thing. For other people? Let's stay with that thought and talk all things DLC and updates. It's patch notes. A little bit more April Fools for your Monday. PUBG teased a new LARP mode, including new classes, new crafting systems, and team play. And it's legit, though it's only available for a limited time. So if you like a good LARP, get your mates together and jump in ASAP as the mode wraps up on April 8th. Warning! Slight spoilers for the latest COD Modern Warfare campaign. Skip to here to avoid it. Alex is alive! The badass operator sacrificed himself at the close of the campaign, but it seems he survived, though not unscathed. Alex has now got a prosthetic leg, a fact that has been met with an outpour of positivity online. No, really, nerds were nice about this. It can be done. The teaser image features Alex alongside Ronan, Ghost, and an unknown character. They're all unknown to me, pretty much. I mean, this is the first COD I've really actually cared about. Modern Warfare's Season 3 will kick off on April 8th. Apex Legends added a permanent duo mode to the game's lineup ahead of its new event, The Old Ways. The event is available from April 7th to the 21st, and will have players taking part in new challenges and a town takeover event, plus a whole lot of loot to collect. A Medieval has dropped a brand new level for players to shooty bang through, and it's entirely free. And this was just a sneaky reminder that you should all play a Medieval. It's just shooty bang retro fun, and it's so good, just go play it. It had been confirmed that Magic the Gathering's next set would center around giant monsters, but Godzilla? That's right, the big boy is stomping his way into the Ikoria lair of Behemoth card set, which means you'll be able to slap down a Godzilla card in whatever form of Magic you play, both physical and digital, come April 16th. Staying with cards, and Hearthstone has a new expansion. Demon Hunter is the game's first new playable character since the game launched, 6 years ago. There's a new set of cards alongside the new hero, and it's all available to play right now. Sticking with new heroes, Dave Bautista has been chilling in the hero skins of Gears 5 since September last year. But the Coalition have just added his most integral move. That's right, you can Batista bomb in Gears 5.
The animal is unleashed!
Jump into the game now until April 20th, play any game mode, and you'll get the Batista bomb free of charge. Lastly, Deadpool has finally made his way into Fortnite as a playable skin. Jump into the Mercs hangout spot, check out the challenges to complete, do those challenges, and you'll be able to wear the tight red spandex for yourself. I did, and now I've deleted Fortnite for the foreseeable future. Now, that's all the patches that needed noting. Let's move on to the best the internet has to offer in the upvote. Vane Marnin on Reddit has spent their time indoors in Animal Crossing New Horizons, crafting and creating an almost one-to-one recreation of the island of Hyrule from Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past. It's super impressive, and I'm glad they've posted this, so I never have to consider doing it. But that is all the gaming news for this week. Remember, if you like, you can leave a like, and you can also subscribe if you want to see more of this stuff in your face. Also, maybe share it around to your friends and family. They probably like looking at stuff too. And coming up this week on Eto, Josh and I will be continuing our Desert Island escape with our top 5 Desert Island movies. So leave a comment down below with your top 5 Desert Island movies, and they may just end up in our next podcast. But until the next video, bye-bye. And I'm still in the end card, and maybe I'll leave the green screen here for this one. Ow, I just hit my hand. There's 2 videos up there and a subscribe button over there. Oh, that really hurt.